Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, family and friends. We are back again. So, a couple of different topics. So I might be all over the place this morning, but why, after Trump started a war with Iran because they were blocking the Strait of Hormuz, now that Iran has said, okay, we'll open it back up, the U.S. is now blocking the Strait of Hormuz. In international waters that have nothing to do with us, not our business, and we're over there still causing trouble. Now, I get it. It's rumored that Iran said that they would allow ships to pass through that paid a toll, like a troll bridge or something like that, or toll bridge, however you want to say it. But does that give us the right to go and interdict their space? Because ultimately, is it really hurting Iran, or is it really just hurting us? Because, in my mind, I'm wondering, are you purposely keeping gas prices high because you're in bed with the oil companies? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to move on from that. That's just something to think about, all right? Melania Trump decided to do a press conference, unscheduled, just out of the blue, talking about how she has nothing to do with Epstein. Now, initially, when I saw this, I was thinking, oh man, this chick is gearing up for the divorce, for custody of half of the money. And she's gearing up for the divorce. She's setting the stage. But then, and this was like a ray of sunshine, a woman by the name of Amanda Ungaro, I think that's her name. Apparently, she worked for the same modeling agency that Melania worked for that brought them over here from Europe. And she ultimately married, I think she married I don't know what his title was, manager, publicist, pimp, whatever he was. This is the guy that is reported to have introduced Trump to Melania. And I guess this woman, this other model, married this guy. They have a kid. And she apparently was picked up by ICE and was held and ultimately deported. And the rumor has it is because her and this guy are going through this divorce, and if he didn't have something to do with ICE picking her up, he knew about it and let her sit so that she could be deported and he could win their custody battle over their kid. Now, she just posted all kinds of hey, you better watch out, or I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell the story about everything with talking to Melania. Now, she never names her name, but she did at the First Lady of the United States, whatever, something like that. She said, hey, if you keep talking this crazy stuff with your little press conferences, I'm going to tell the truth. And I'm going to tell it about how well you knew Epstein, et cetera, et cetera. She basically said, hey, lady, we've known each other for over 20 years and you let me sit in this ICE detention center and get deported. How come you got your son and you are, an immigrant the same as her, but you got to stay and she had to get deported? Told you better leave these people alone. You better leave these people alone. Now, the timeline seems kind of weird that she's saying all this after she was already deported. Well, I have a theory. My theory is that she contacted Melania because they knew each other or have known each other, worked for the same agency, et cetera, et cetera. And she said, hey, this isn't cool. You need to fix this. Either, have my son sent to me in Brazil or get me undeported or something. You got connections. Don't leave me hanging, buddy. Don't leave me hanging, bestie. And Melania probably said, nah, son, I ain't got to do nothing. And sorry, I can't help you. It would be too much heat. So that's when she decided to come out with this, with these tweets or texts or however you want to say it, and decided to say, hey, this is my warning shot off the bow. You better fix this, or information is coming out that you don't want coming out. So that's my theory. Now, all of that, I'm going to get past all of that, and I'm going to say this. I'm still going to hold the MAGA voters responsible because, and here's the thing, they don't realize that we're all in the same boat, and the boat is called America. And your vote supporting these MAGA folks and Trump, you are literally shooting holes in the bottom of the boat and assuming that you're not going to sink with the rest of us. Or you think that Daddy Warbucks Trump is going to let you get on the yacht with him while the rest of the boat, America, sinks. No. You're in the same boat as us. And the sooner you realize that, or the sooner they realize that, the better off we'll all be. Anyway, thank you guys for watching my video, and go look up that stuff with, her name is Amanda Ungaro, and I can't tell you all the threats. I don't want to say threats. I can't tell you all the things that she said, but it is an interesting read. Anyway, you guys have a good afternoon. Thanks again.